Welcome, friends. We are so glad you are here. If you enjoy stories about life's big surprises and the feelings we all share, you belong with us. Our group of caring friends loves sharing these moments. It's a special way for us to feel like a real community of friends. Before we begin, I have a small favor. If you have a name for someone who hasn't been truthful, please share in the comments. I might pick that name for a person in my next story. We're in this together. Let's talk about Derek and Hannah. At 8:43 one evening, my phone lit up with a text from my wife. It said, "Having a girls' night. Don't wait up." I sat there looking at those words for a while. I felt a heavy weight in my heart. I typed back one very short message. Exactly 10 minutes later, I heard the sound of her car tires as she pulled into our driveway. The sound of the engine was loud in the quiet night. She was home. My name is Derek Lawson. I am 42 and work as a financial advisor. I am calm and patient because my job requires it. I believe you earn trust by being honest. My wife is Hannah. She is 39 and works in medicine sales. She is smart and outgoing. She has a way of lighting up a room. But lately, she was spending more time with friends. One friend is Tiffany Brooks. Tiffany is 38 and has always been Hannah's closest friend. She is fun-loving and impulsive. A year ago, I would have said my marriage was solid. Hannah and I had been together for 16 years. We had small fights, but we always talked things through. Or, at least, that is how it used to be. But over the last 2 months, things felt different. Her girls' nights became a weekly event. She guarded her phone and smiled at messages she never shared. When I asked who she was texting, she just laughed and told me I was overthinking things. It made me feel very lonely in my own home. On that Friday evening, I was in the kitchen making dinner when my phone buzzed. It was Hannah, girls' night. Don't wait up. I stared at the screen. Something didn't feel right. It wasn't the words. It was how often I had heard that same story lately. Instead of calling, I just typed one simple sentence. That is okay. I already know everything. We will talk when you get home. I hit send and put the phone on the wooden table. The response was almost instant. Less than 2 minutes passed before she called once, twice, then 3 times. I didn't pick up the phone. Then a text arrived. What do you mean? I stayed very quiet. 5 minutes later, another came. Please answer me. I still said nothing. Exactly 10 minutes after my message, I heard her car pull into the driveway. The front door hit the wall. Hannah rushed inside, breathing very fast. She looked terrified. What do you know? She asked. I stayed on the couch and asked, What do you think I know? Her face turned pale. For a long time, she couldn't speak. Then she whispered, Who told you? That was the moment I knew for sure. I hadn't accused her of anything. I hadn't mentioned another man or said she did something wrong. But by asking that, she told me the truth herself. I quietly asked, So, is there something to tell me? She cried. I closed my eyes. It was a sentence every betrayed person dreads. She finally told me everything. She had been meeting someone. It started with coffee, then dinners. She told herself she would stop, but she didn't. The room felt very quiet. I asked, Were you ever going to tell me? She shook her head. I was scared of losing you, she said. I gave her a sad smile. And yet, every choice you made brought you closer to that. I said. She promised to end it, but I gently pulled away. The problem was that she only wanted to stop because she thought I already knew. The following morning, we talked honestly. She took responsibility for the affair. A week later, I talked to an attorney about my options. We are separated now. Looking back, people ask what was in the text. It was just 5 words. I already know everything. The very truth is, guilty people reveal far more than honest people could ever say.